defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Rams are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Herbert now on first down. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
No play fake. Herbert. He will find Thomas. He's got another one. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is his third touchdown of the game and his ninth for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Makes the score Jaguars 47, Rams 28. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
A 28-yard gain. And the Rams first down.
On the ground, it's Sampson. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And then a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Ready? Ready?
to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. He'll look to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He'll drop to throw. Going deep downfield for Judy. That is caught. Jerry Judy. Touchdown, L.A. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the 4th quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on 4th down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Rams are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. On play, the blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Braden Fisk in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
Baylor Tiger.
On play action, it's Herbert. On a man left side, it's caught. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kick is good. Next to score, Jaguars 54, Rams 35.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Ready, set. Come on, come on. Set. 19, 18.
Inside one with Sampson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. They'll throw out of the gun. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Rams first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Rams.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. A run with Sampson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, L.A.
Rams, first down. Gain of 12.
Hawk
First down,
70, Hawk
Los
70.
Angeles.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Out to the line now on 2nd and 2.
3-yard line.
Let's go now. 70, Timberwolf.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. It is brought in the end zone. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Extra point attempt to come here. He gets it to go, and the Rams are able to edge a bit closer.
Rams 42.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, run! Set. Baylor tight. Set.
Herbert now on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Jaguars first down.
Crowd right.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Jaguars
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2.
first and 10.
They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Set.
It's a toss, out wide for 2. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. finally taken down well behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Set. 21. 80. Route. Go, let's go. Route.
Purple. Quick throw, taken in, and they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready.
On first down, Herbert. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught, and he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for it.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Rams 42. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Liking it. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll get that out wide to Sampson, and he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Ready.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Here we go.
Brings up second
Hawk
and 7.
70. Hawk 70.
And it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
60 vices.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. And up, it's Tootin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9.
Set.
Running left side with Tootin. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 7.
Third and 7.
Set.
Here's Herbert. There's that man again. Another catch. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This one from just under 50 yards. That's going to be blocked. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short, and the block kick leads to a turnover on downs.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 70 Lions. Go.
On the zone read, give to Sampson. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. The Rams use their third and final timeout, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
In trouble, and down he goes. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here and stop it with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th. And wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Herbert down to an 8, and that should wrap this one up. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.